How's it going, everybody? It's me, the Camel from Minecraft Live, and we're back, baby. Would you take a look at that? It's another month, another update. This time around, the update is Minecraft Bedrock 1.19.40. Let's talk about it. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at just about every update in Bedrock 1.19.40. I really need you to leave a like on today's video. If you don't, the evil underworld demon that I accidentally summoned, long story, will actually take all of my candles away. And that's gonna be pretty sad, so leave a like and let's go. So just like 1.19.20 and 1.19.30, the 1.19.40 update is mainly focused on bug fixes. A lot of these bug fixes have to do with 1.19, but some of them are just older. This first bug fix has to do with entities and portals, specifically boat entities and portals. Before this bug fix, there was an annoying bug that you might have experienced when trying to send a boat into the nether. If you took a boat through a portal, there was a chance that it would go through that portal, but basically be just invisible, causing lag. And on that portal note, let's talk a little bit about the end portal as well. So this is my new cat Hugo. If I brought my cat Hugo with me over to the end portal and wanted to actually enter the thing, which, no way, this doesn't look like a stronghold. If I were to bring my good cat friend Hugo over to the end portal before this update, the cat wouldn't necessarily follow me through the portal. Now, all pets that are following you will always follow you through the portal. Oh, poor Hugo. Oh, this is still a thing. There's actually a floor down here underneath the end island. That's right. Next time you're in the end, in 100% survival, jump off of the end island and watch what happens. Just make sure you have all your netherite on you. You gotta keep things safe. Visual glitches are sometimes the worst. Like, maybe you have a cool build idea, and then you build the thing, and then you put the waterlogged thing in there, and then you look at the side of the waterlogged texture, and it looks horrendous. Well, actually, nowadays, it won't look horrendous. Here's some old footage that I got in 1.19.30, and check this out. Setting up exactly the same thing here, waterlogging the stair, and sure enough, the water looks like kind of the same, but in fact, it literally looks the same. Actually, no, you know what? It actually looks worse here. The water is logging all the way down the side of the block. Thought that was fixed. Let's talk about portals again, because these bugs at least seem to, like, be polished out of the game. So portal bug. There was a really annoying portal bug where basically you send yourself into the nether, and then when you send yourself into the nether, you coincidentally land inside of a biome with a lot of these stem plants right here. Well, sometimes these stem plants could actually accidentally break the portal, basically eliminating your way back out of the nether. That bug? Well, that bug, it should be gone now, which means if you've never checked out the nether, this is your time. There's just so much content here. It was added to the game back in 2020, and yeah, you've been missing out. Let's talk about a really big feature. Maybe the biggest parity feature to make it over to Bedrock Edition in literally years. This thing, it's gonna be a game mode. Game mode Spectator. Spectator game mode is still not officially in the game, like non-experimental in 1.19.40. We now know that big change, it'll actually be happening in 1.19.50. What that all means is that in this update, if you want to check out Spectator game mode, then you're still going to need to have experimental features enabled in your world, but Spectator is way more polished than ever. Like I've been saying in these update videos for a while now, the Spectator mode feels really good on Bedrock Edition. Like, it's smooth, it's pretty good. Instead of the official release for Spectator mode, inside of this update, we have even more Spectator game mode bug fixes, making Spectator even more polished. My big question with Spectator is, does this mean hardcore? Hardcore mode coming to Bedrock soon, or what? Like, why did they go to the trouble to actually add this game mode? It can't be for nothing, right? While we're down here in the cave, friends, let's go ahead and run a quick science experiment. The science experiment is very simple. And for this one, all we're gonna need are a couple slabs and some falling blocks. Check this out. Over here, we're fully slabbed up. We've got a half slab right there, and then over here, we've got a double half slab, or in other words, essentially a solid block. If I go ahead and run the science experiment, drop a block on this that falls, it will break into the item form. Over here, if I drop a block on this, it doesn't break into an item form. It's beautiful. So actually, this was a pretty big bug in other versions of the game. I mean, like, logically, look, this is a solid block. Why would things break? Basically, our falling blocks treated this solid block as a slab still, because it's made out of slabs, and they would break. I mean, science, right? It's science. It's pretty cool. Next stop, this village right over here. So this next bug that we're going to talk about has zero effect on your gameplay experience at all. That is, unless you have emotions. If you have emotions, this is an emotional one. Check out this small child, a fool. It doesn't know that you can't jump over the fence. The small child interacts with the iron golem, or At least now it does. If you didn't know, iron golems can actually rarely do this thing where basically they take a look at the villager that they're defending and actually offer them a puppy. It's really sweet. A gentle king. However, these gentle kings, when they would offer the flowers to the children before, the children would just look at them like, wait, what? Get away from me, creep, sicko. Well, now, whenever the iron golem decides to do this super rare thing that is probably not going to do with the video, you're just going to have to trust me. But whenever it does decide to offer the child the flower, well, the baby villager, they won't leave it hanging anymore. It'll actually be able to take the flower. Speaking of villagers, I got a perfect segue for this next one. Check this out. Ocean Monument. And here inside of the Ocean Monument is a drowning villager. That has nothing to do with this next bug. So yeah, guys, when I said this update was all about bug fixes, I seriously meant it. This next bug has to do with the Ocean Monument and the guardians that are meant to be inside of it. Now, I don't know what's up with this thing. On Java, these things are loaded, absolutely full of guardians. There's, like, not very many here, but on Bedrock, the guardians could actually glitch out and start floating, in the air, like, swimming through the air. Yeah, and that's meant to be highly illegal. That shouldn't happen. So, it won't. Yes, the Grove biome. Me and my friends, we all hate the Grove biome. Maybe aesthetically nice, but the powder snow, not it. We have a change in the temperature classification of the Grove biome in this update. In other words, finally, something that isn't just a bug fix. This is big stuff. The Grove biome. The Grove biome, prior to this update, was not classified as a cold biome. It is now classified as a cold biome, which means the villagers inside of this biome, they're going to be in that clean, cold outfit. This is one of the best outfits in the entire game. Now, that's not going to be the only difference about this thing being cold now. If you bring tadpoles over to this biome and grow them up, they're going to be that cold frog variant, the best frog variant in the entire game now. Before this, it wouldn't have been like that. Now, this is going to apply to all worlds. An old world, a new world. The Grove biome is now cold like it is actually... Oh, no. Maybe this is a bug fix. Dang it. Okay, so you learn something new every day. I learned today that Bedrock Edition has a biome called a mutated savanna. That's not on Java, right? Savanna mutated. What? What is this place? Hey, Bedrock developer who is maybe watching this video right here, can we fix this coordinate situation on behalf of me and the entire community? If we're locating a biome and we want to find something, I literally can't see where that biome was. I just need to take a picture or, like, remember it or something.
See? This is not a mutated savanna.
This place apparently is the mutated savanna. Okay, is this just the shattered savanna biome, or wait, did they rename the shattered savanna? Anyways, the grass color inside of this biome, check this stuff out. It's that dried out, dead looking grass. If you play Bedrock Edition and you're heavily familiar with this biome, or the root forest, or the birch forest biome, then maybe you're noticing something different. The bug report page for this one is too beautiful. We can't not take a look at it. So check this out, we've got a clean side by side here. I couldn't do it better myself. Java and Bedrock. As you can see here, the root forest biome, it's got that dark green grass color. Love it. But not on Bedrock. With the grass being fixed for the root forest biome, or in other words, the dark oak forest biome, in this update, you kind of have a new grass color to work with. Windswept savanna. Ah, yes, that's the new name. I knew it was changed. The windswept savanna, yeah, as you can see, huge difference. And then the birch forest update of 1.19, well, it's actually in 1.19.40. And it just changes the grass, like so slightly. So yeah, this makes me wonder though, what is your favorite grass color in the entire game? Let me know down below, and maybe let me know why it's the jungle biome. Also, check out this outpost I just found. It's literally in the ocean. Alright, so for this one, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to use your imagination. But check this out. Right here we have a named item. This is my favorite sword. It says... Oh. Next, let's say this villager was me. If this was me and I was taken up at this sword, and then I got that death message to pop up on screen, in that death message, it would say, Waddles was taken out by... Sub please, or I will not give food. Before this change, it wouldn't have said that. It would have just said, like, diamond sword, or, you know, something like that. The stoners, this next one is for you. Redstone. We have 2 redstone changes inside of this update, or, well, bug fixes. Redstone bug fixes. First off, there was a bug that probably confused not only hundreds, but millions around the world. It's not good. Redstone is a very exact thing. The signal amount should be the exact signal amount. If the signal amount isn't exact, then things are going to get confusing. There was a bug having to do with exactly that. Redstone would sometimes emit just the wrong signal for some mysterious reason. And then next up, pretend this was the world border. So using commands, you can actually set the world border at something that isn't infinite. If you had a world border set at something that wasn't infinite, and you were messing with sticky pistons near this world border for some kind of illegal reason, well then the sticky piston could glitch out and basically have a lot of problems. The sticky pistons near world borders, I mean, they're gonna be smoother and more better than ever.
It's exciting.
So here we are, almost the end of the entire video. In honor of those of you who stick around and watch the entire thing, I've saved the biggest changes in this update for last. So this is a great one. This is one that has been the butt of my jokes for like literally updates now, but look at this place. I'm happy for you. I'm feeling so happy. So if we check out the ancient city and just look around with night vision, look at how quiet this place is. Like, this is really, really calm and quiet and empty looking, right? And also, we're on normal difficulty right there, not peaceful. Back to the city, the beautiful, marvelous city. If we go ahead and take a... Wow. That's a full chest. If we go ahead and take a look around the city, just poke around a little bit and look for like literally any signs of life, it's devoid of all of it. It's empty. It's really quiet here. This is probably the best update in this entire update. The ancient city will no longer spawn other mobs, other than the warden if you're noisy. Picture this, I'm you and you're inside of the ancient city bathhouse running around setting off the shriekers. You set those things off. Unfortunately, the warden's gonna pop into your game. If you were me and you were sneaking around being really quiet, the warden doesn't pop in, which means the ancient city is literally empty. It all means that this city, you can now actually experience it how you were actually meant to. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's definitely ancient city time. This one's big. And finally, last and definitely not least today, check this thing out right here. We have two furnace setups going on. Inside of this furnace setup, we use the scaffolding to smelt. Inside of this one, we use the bamboo. That's right, the biggest change in this entire update has to do with the smelting speed of these two things. Scaffolding and bamboo, at a long last, they burn exactly the same because they're the same exact thing. Pretty much. Okay, I lied. The biggest one was definitely the last one. That ancient city change, it's huge. There's no topping that. Ever. So, Bedrock 1.19.40, the biggest updates, or correction, essentially every single update in this update. That's it. If you enjoy these update breakdowns and you would like me to continue making them for 1.19.50 and beyond, then leave a like. Check out this video next. It's all about 1.19.30, which is as relevant as ever, because every change in 1.19.30, it's still here. Thanks for watching, friends. You're truly the best. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.